We've got baseball straight ahead from Fenway. The Orioles and Red Sox are next. Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this AL East matchup. Alongside are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's begin by taking a look at what's led us to Game 3 of this 4-game set.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the series on the road. You see there, these guys have come in and taken the first 2 games of this 4-game set. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now, and it's obviously shown in their results.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the Baltimore Orioles, as Buck Showalter's crew will line up like this. They'll match up against a guy who seems to have made the long road back, Big John, the veteran right-hander John Lackey. Delman Young will head for the boxes. We are just about ready to get things going today. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Young still just 28 here to start the year. Last season with the Tigers and Rays, 260, 11 home runs, 38 runs batted in. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Fouled straight back. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
3-2 now.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
Now here's Lackey's 3-2. A ball hit hard to the left side. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone. So we made him work a bit, but the leadoff man is finally retired here. And with that, let's take a look at the Red Sox defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Chris Davis will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ballgame.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
First pitch coming. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer at that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Alexi Casilla will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He can go just about anywhere from here.
And this will be fouled away. Now another 1-2. Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll have himself a base hit.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there. He just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Nick Markakis will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on it, 1-2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
Try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Starting lineup for the Red Sox looks like this. They'll match up against a guy who's made great strides the last few years, the 6'5" right-hander Chris Tillman. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. Tried to hold up there, appealed down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Weeks backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. And he had no chance of that working out well for him.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Under it is Reimold now, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, designated hitter,
David Ortiz will stand in now as you check out his OPS. That number translating into on base plus slugging, and his is in the stratosphere so far.
Yeah, and just for the record, the Major League leader a year ago was Miguel Cabrera. He had an OPS of 1.078, so he's outpacing a guy who nearly won a second Triple Crown.
And Ortiz just a fraction early there as his ball's lifted foul and out of play to the right. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And this will be a base hit for Ortiz.
Well, that shift can be a gamble sometimes. They're playing straight up. This is probably an out, but since they're shifted well over to right field, this finds a seam.
Mike Napoli will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Hardy will make the catch. That retires the side. Red Sox leave 1. After 1, no score. Adam Jones will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
0-1.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Down 0-2 there. He knows he's got to protect the plate. He almost went around right there, but that's a good job to hold it back.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Line hard into left. In there, a base hit.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner.
ああ、
You know,
ニ
those
キ
guys,
レ
this
コ
is
さん、
a
お
sure
はようご
double.
ざ
He
いま
might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the
す。
infield
ボーリン
quickly.
グや
And
ろう
that's gonna
か
hold
迷
them
っ
to just
たん
a
ですけ
single.
ど、やっぱメジャーにしましたね。
Matt Wieters will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday
流れ
afternoon off.
的には、ボーリングやったんですけどね。
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
3時までブラブラ暇なんですか。3時まで寝れない感じですか。
Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left.
取るんかい。
This one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Now, this is a really tough play for a left fielder here, especially when he's moving to his right, because there's almost no foul ground here until that wall comes right up in your face. So just a great job to stay with that play.
Jamal Weeks will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and one away now. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike.
昨日はね、頭も痛かったんですけど、夜中に地震がどうのとかいう動画見まくっとったからね。
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Barehanded for one. On to Napoli, and they get two here to get him out of the inning.
動画も結構上げてはるから、
Held in check there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
ちょこちょこ見てましたね。
Daniel Nava will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play sixth in the American League of Hitting.
なんか富士山が爆発するとかなんか言ってましたもんね。
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go out a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's
あ
going
ん
to
まり
make
に
you
も
earn
見
it
とったから
by
もうチャン
only
ネル
swinging
登
at
録しま
strikes.
したけどね。
3-0 now.
Wow. He can't believe it out there on the mound. I mean, these last three pitches,
入ってま
all
したね。
missed by inches.
And no doubt about this one. It's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a
なん
little
かああい
too
うの
much
見出した
elevation.
ら
That could come back to bite.
ついつい見てまいますね。
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And Davis will win the race to the bag for the putout. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in steps their catcher, A.J. Pierzynski. First pitch coming. And this is low, ball one. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. There to take it is Weeks. Throw to first retires Pierzynski for the second out.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Will Middlebrooks will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with two away here in the bottom of the second. First pitch to him.
There we go.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Come on.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning.
見
And
ました。
indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score.
だらだら見るなら生メジャー。あと3ヶ月、じゃあわ。2ヶ月ちょいです。
Nolan Reimold ready to go
メ
here
ジャ
as
ー
we
に
begin the third.
21も出ますからね。
Nolan Reimold.
Right back at it now is Lackey as he gets ahead to start the frame. It's strike one.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup.
あれが出るまでに5がね、手に入りゃいいんですけど。
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell right there. 0-2, he's just thinking about protecting the plate. And he nearly chased a bad one there, but he caught himself at the last possible instant.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at
最悪あかんかったらもう4番買いますけどね。見ました。
But it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
J.J. Hardy will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. And he swings under the fastball here as this is popped high in the air back behind short. Middlebrooks is under this one. 2 gone.
And here's a spot where you can see he just doesn't get that bat on a level plane through the zone. This is an uppercut swing like he's trying to hit it out of the park. It winds up a routine pop-up.
Delman Young will try it once more. He lined out to start the ball game.
予約しときゃね、4日前からできるから。
Line to left, and that's in there, base hit.
多
分 X ボックスがね、同じ日の昼間の2時までできないんですよ、多分。
Chris Davis will stand in. The American League's all-star starter at first base.
プレステの方が早いですよね。
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back safely. And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. A look at Young, now the pitch.
でも
Goes with a fastball as this is lifted the other way out to left center.
明日10日
Is
か。
under it, and he makes the catch for out
明
number
日
3.
10日。
One left for the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
明日が10日ですね。
Shane Victorino will stand in now. Currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Right fielder, Shane Victorino.
Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
水曜が10日やろ。今日が火曜でしょ。
Good
10
change
日
up
の
there as
給
he
料
takes
日じゃない
command.
ですか。
0-2. swung on and missed for the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Johnny Gomes will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
まあ、どっちにしろね、まあ、4か5かでやるつもりですけどね。
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
まあ、設定だけして、そのままですね。開幕ですね。
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
Ah, これはやばい。これは打たれたでしょ。
Solo shot here off the bat of Johnny Gomes. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Yeah, it's one thing to hit one right down the line here at Fenway, but when you can get one over that wall out there, you know you've hit one. I mean, there ain't a yard in the land that would have held that baby.
Dustin Pedroia will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. They've measured that last home run officially at 404 feet. And this one will be out of play off to the left.
Oh, yeah,
this ball is crushed deep down the right field line.
Oh.
And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Reimold will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Gotcha.
The batter, the shortstop.
まあ、ランナーおらんかったからね。まだ1点で済んでますけど。いかない。
Now he runs up and gets this one down. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox get one on the homer by Gomes. We played 3 full, and it's 1-0 Boston. Alexi Casilla will lead things off here for the Orioles with Nick Markakis set to follow. And Lackey jumps ahead of him here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
2-2. And now pitch on the way.
ああ、しまった。
Tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Yeah, you could see he tried to hold back on the swing, but he'd already committed himself too far, and this becomes a waste of an at-bat and an easy ground out.
One out now in the Orioles' fourth, and standing in the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Starts things here with a changeup for a strike. Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
最近野球好きのやつら来ないな。野球好き。ああ、吹きもた。
And here's a ball rolled foul. Still 2 strikes.
野球好きといえば。
Slider, oh look out as that one just about took his nose off. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Fastball strike through. He couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
ああ、この間来てましたよね。
He's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof.
意外とコメントなしで見てるかもしれない。
And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Victor takes to the track and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. David Ortiz will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Inning, designated hitter, David Ortiz.
Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Davis is there to make the catch, and a break there as Ortiz is retired on just 1 pitch.
Yeah, and anytime you can get a guy like this to hit a ball like that, well, you know you've won the battle out there on the mound, and that was a good pitch.
Mike Napoli will try it again. He flew out his first time. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Full count now, 3-2.
And even 3-2, I don't know if you want to challenge him here. Better to put him on than to give up a solo home run.
Full count pitch on its way. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Daniel Nava will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And that misses ball one.
Hot dog, get your hot dog.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-1 home. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Matt Wieters will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Matt Wieters.
First pitch on the way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
入ってんかい。
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
We'll take another look at the sequence here on Show Track. Now, as we watch, notice that it's all hard stuff through the first 4 pitches. But then on pitch number 5, he finally turns to something off speed, and that leaves the hitter with no chance.
Jamal Weeks will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And a high strike there.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Put your right glasses on.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
The 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Right now, that fastball's been so good, he really hasn't needed any of his secondary pitches. Another good heater there.
Nolan Reimold will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And Lackey will take something off to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
わしがおるとコソコソしたい。コソコソ。コソコソプレイですか。
Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. He's going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. It remains 1-0. AJ Pierzynski will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
さすがにもう寝てるでしょ。
Now the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Here we go.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
後でちょっとトマト食わなダメですな。
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Here we go.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
焼きトマト。トマトはもう冷たいのうまい。
And this is going to be a foul ball.
ミニトマトはね。
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Here's another 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul
ト
it
マ
away.
ト茶漬け。すごい茶漬けですな。納豆トマト。
And this is fouled back and out of play. And here's a ball
ああ、
hit in the
逆
air.
ついた。あ
And
ぶね。
there's your first out of the inning.
It seems like these guys have had a difficult time squaring up the baseball against them so far. Here's another one that's just a simple soft liner. They don't come a whole lot easier than that.
Will Middlebrooks will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Here's a fastball that swung on, hit pretty well out to deep left field. Reimold is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. He gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Shane Victorino will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here,
ここ
0-1.
でバントで。
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's
Wow.
chopped foul. Pitch home to Victorino. And he comes back with a fastball.
Wow.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 1-0.
去年はちょうど外人さんが来てましたもんね。開幕つか、発売
JJ Hardy will stand in
発
here to get
売
things
やけ
started
ど
in
ま
the
だ
Baltimore
買われ
6th.
へんとか言って。日本となんかどっかの国
And now
が
the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and
一
throwing in
番
the
早かっ
bullpen.
たですね。
Now here's the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
And he checks his
Wow,
swing. Did he go
right.
around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Lackey ready with the 1-2 pitch. And here's a slider strike for the call, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's sent down.
Delman Young will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Lackey at an even 70 pitches now in the outing. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right.
やっと抜けた。
And he is in at second base
ああ、
with a
渡
one-out
るさ
double.
んじゃないですか、こんばんは。
Chris
ど
Davis
深夜に
will
こ
step
ん
in
ばんは。
now as his guys look for a
間
breakthrough
も
here
な
with
く
a
1
runner
位
in
です
scoring
よ。
position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
デドバイキラーで疲れたんで、あ、キラーやってたんすか。アップでも、ようやく、
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
来そうですね、ど
Now for
深
Delman,
夜。
the double was his third of the season here
渡
in
る
this
さんと
first
こは
month.
11時前ですかね。こっちも1時前ですからね。
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the
あー
pitch
っと、
started to go around
うわー、
there.
取られ
Looked
た。
like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire.
止めてるやろ、言うてます。
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a good take there with 2 strikes. That wasn't an easy one to lay off of.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Swing
Ah,
and miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Not only has he
あ
rung up
ー、
a
金
lot
曜
of
日
strikeouts,
は
but
マリオ
he
出
still
ますもん
hasn't
ね。
walked the batter to this point, so his
マリ
control
オ
has been really, really spot on so far.
Alexi Casilla will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And there's the fastball from Lackey, 0-1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but
あー、で
man,
もアップデ
you
が
just
楽し
got
み
to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast,
ド
slow.
ラクエ
Okay, you
9
thinking
でした。
fastball here?
It seems to fit the
ああいうの
pattern, but
3D
better
です
not get too
か。
predictable out there.
できへんっていうのも不便ですね。
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2 and 2. Sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets fouled past the coaching box. Another 2-2 offering, and this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
3DS 買わんとできへんからね。
Johnny Gomes will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going.
プレミア価格になってそうですけど。
Come on, Buck.
First pitch coming. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. Well, for that man right there, only the one run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers
や
really
たら
don't let it get to them. They know
ワ
that
ー
it
プし
cuts
て
both
ね、
ways.
いろんな世界
Sometimes you
行
give
っ
up
てやつだ
5
ったん
runs
で
and your
すけ
guys
ど、
score you 8. You just have to
途
focus
中
on
で
holding up
進
your
まん
end
な
of
っ
the
て、
bargain.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in two now.
攻略サイト見ても、誰々に会いなさいって書いてるんですけど、会う人がおらへんっていう。
Don't whip here.
Good eye there from Gomes as the count
Ah.
goes to 1-2.
ちまちまやってたんです
for
け
that
どね、
fastball on 0-2.
ほんまに
That
進
couldn't
ま
have
れん
been
な
an
って
easy
思って。
take.
あれ結構難しいですよね、なんか。やたらなんかいろんな世界行ってね、
Now a ball rolled foul toward first as he stays alive.
初めの島しかなかったけど、徐々に島がなんか発見されたとか言って。
Got him.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was his solo
あれ
home
結
run.
構
You
種
can see
類多
there,
いですよね、
not
なん
much to
か。
speak of at all.
あれ攻略サイト見ると、
Dustin Pedroia will
や
stand
る
in
の
again.
難しい
He's
です
flown
ね。
out
見
in
て
each
る
of
から
his
やっ
first
て
two
ますけ
plate
ど、
appearances thus far.
見ずにやれ言われたら、どこに何があるやわからないですね。
Foul back.
ちょうどなんか石にされて、街の人が固まってるとこ行って、なんかおじいさんがおって、でなんか塔みたいなとこからなんかを振りかけて、
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole.
固まっ
Taken
て
there
た
by
人が蘇
Casilla.
ると
Throw
か言
on
っ
to
て、なん
first
か、
will take care of Pedroia, and there are two away.
And you start to wonder if
そ
anyone's
の
going to
後
get
が
on
進ま
base
なく
against
てね、
him.
なんか、
That's 10 straight now. He's retired.
Jonathan Herrera will stand in 0 for 2 thus far.
なんかようわからん離島みたいなとこワープして、じじい変なね、離島にワープして入ったら、あれもじじいやったんですかね。じじいか誰か知らないけど、誰かおって、
And even with
真
two
ん中に
outs,
でっかいね、
this is a team that can still put
石
something
の塔み
together
たいな
here,
のがあって、
especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
で、なんか女の人に会わなあかんって書いてんすけど、いないんですよ、女の人は。で、なんか人を集めてくれとか言われて、
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger?
全
You
然
bet he
ね、その
does.
じいさん
11
し
in
か
a
おらん
row
くて、
set down, and the inning
い
is
ろんなと
over.
こか
We'll
ら
see Nick Markakis
人
when
を
we
集め
come
てくれ
back.
とか言われて、
It's the Red Sox 1 and the Orioles nothing.
それがまた見つからんくてね。
Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. The defending world champs out in front as we take a look there at the game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Nick Markakis will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense
なんか
afternoon
バ
all
グってん
throughout.
のか、なんかの
Neither
や
starter
り方が
looking
足
like
り
he's
んの
ready
か
to
わからん
play.
すけど。
Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
なんかその女の人に話しかけて初めてまた話が進むらしいんですけど、その人が見当たらんからね。
Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
あー。
1-2 now. Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Gomes is there, and he
あとは
has
ド
it
ラ
for
クエ
first
4と
Well, this is
ドラ
one of
ク
those situations
エ
where his
5
guys
でした
got him
か
the
ね。
lead early on, and he's been in complete
あ
control
と
ever
ドラ
since. I
ク
mean,
エ
he's barely been
8で
threatened
すか
out
ね。
there.
あれもやってますけど。
One gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones.
ドラクエ5の
Right there for
ス
strike
トー
one.
リー結構えげつないですよね。
It's not showing in
親
his
父
slide.
さんが
That pitch
殺
is
され
still
ると
as
かいう
tight
な
as
ん
it
か、
was in the second inning.
なんか奴隷にされるとか言ってね。あれはすごい内容でしたけど。
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, and if anything, he's looking stronger than ever here in this seventh inning.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
ああ、でもなんか
He
途
just
中でね、
about went around. He was lucky to
モン
put
ス
on
タ
the
ー
brakes
仲
when
間
he
に
did.
してなんかえらい旅してますけど。
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Ah,
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
One thing we can say about this game, neither team's been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late into the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
Matt Wieters will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And this ball will be chopped foul. He'll try another curveball here, but this misses the target away. It's a ball and a strike.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just
あれは
watch it
なん
all
か
the
ちょ
way
う
in.
ど Xbox もね、ゲームパス入っとったから、あれもちょこちょこやってますけど。
Fouled back. Lackey ready with the 1-2 pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're down 1-0. David Ortiz will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
その中、ドラクエ11でしたっけ？それもだから、スイッチ版でやりながら Xbox でもやってますからね。
And that misses for ball one.
いや、でもゲームパスはすごいですよ。画期的ですよ、あれは。
Swinging a little tapper out in front of the mound. And a a good throw gets him one gone. Mike Napoli will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Mike Napoli.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that
ストライ
first
ク
ball.
が入らんですね。
3-0 is on the way.
あちゃ
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's
そして秋
3-1. You have to say,
まあ
they've really had a
途中
good
でやら
game
んなる
plan
の
for
もあります
attacking
け
the
ど、
3-4-5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing
や
that's
るや
better
つは
than
や
a
るん
game
ですけ
plan
ど、
has been the execution
なん
of
か
that
違
game
うな
plan.
思っ
You're
たらも
exactly
う
right.
手
They
放し
held
ます
this
から。
lineup at bay.
And he misses ball 4.
Left fielder number 29,
Daniel Nava will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
並べるものであってやるものではない。それあれじゃない、積みゲーじゃないですか。勝ったけ
In
ど、
there for strike 1.
未開封で置いとくとかいう。
And this is going to be a foul ball.
なんかゲームパスはね、とりあえずやってみて、なんか違うな思ったらもう消して、それができるからね。
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Hit on the ground towards first. And that is into right field, a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away.
今はもう届いてから開けてないんじゃない。そのまま積んでんじゃない。
I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and that average, it'll climb a few more points.
A.J. Pierzynski will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
かといって DL 版はあんま変わんでしょ。どっちかやったらパッケージ版でしょ。
Now both runners are breaking, and he just gets a piece there as this is
パ
top
ッケ
foul.
ージはね、売れるのがいいんですけど、かさばってくるからね。あーちゃ打たれた。
And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
And that could turn out to be a very big insurance run right there. That makes this a 2-run
あれはもう並べられへんか。並べんの好きやったらパッケージ買わなかったですな。その代わりシーズン入れたり出したりせんでええからね。それが楽ですよね。
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Markakis is going to have room as he makes the catch just shy of the bullpens out there.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't play the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second,
確かに
probably the
聞
right
いたこ
call.
とないソフト買ってますもん。
Shane Victorino will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7.
Put one in the bleachers.
And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. And Reimold will make the catch and the inning is over.
そうなんすか。
A run on 2 hits in the inning for
まあ
Boston.
BL 版は
Eighth
ね、
inning
すぐ
coming
変え
up.
るのが魅力的
Boston's
で
out in
ね、
front, 2-0.
その代わり売られへんっていうのがあるんで。
Jamal Weeks
すぐ
get us
変え
going
な
now
が
in
ら
the
か
top
さ
half
ば
of
ら
the
ないっ
eighth.
ていう。
Leading off for Baltimore, second baseman.
まあ容量はでもね、食いますけど。
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other
な
than
か
that,
なか打
he's
てん
earned
で
the
すね、
right to
このピ
stay
ッチャ
out
ー。
there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Curveball swung on and hit in the air down the left field
ああ、
line.
取られた。
And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly one away.
He
デ
just
ド
keeps
バディ
rolling
ビ
right
ジョン
along.
2。
Shut
シ
out
ー
and
ズは
tagged
で
and
見
get
れ
a
ま
look
す
at his
そうな
line
の
so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Nolan Reimold will stand in. He
Ah.
struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
馬が獲得。
And that's dead center for strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And there's ball 1.
I know the adrenaline can get to you sometimes,
ま
but
だ投げま
when
す
you
ね。
start
100球超えて
overthrowing
ま
your
すね、この
fastball
人。
like that, that's a bit of a red flag.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
全部パッケージ版も持ってる。両方持ってるんですね。
Here's a big
Ah,
swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he's taken out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
完全に抑えられてます。
J.J. Hardy will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so
く
far.
らいハマると、
anytime you get up
これによ
around
って
that
変わるんです。
110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
And this is going to be a foul ball. No
で
runs,
帰
4
る時間
hits,
がもったい
and no
ない
errors for the Orioles so far. And he's
あ
got
ー、じゃあ
another
なかっ
one
たの
here.
か。
12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 2-0. Johnny Gomes will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow.
Center fielder, Johnny Gomes.
あれ。
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Any question in your guys' minds about bringing the starter back here for the 8th inning?
I would have thought 7 innings would have been enough, but knowing this guy, he may have talked his manager into letting him stay and go out there for 1 more inning.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen here, so that's going to be all for Chris Tillman. Gave him 7 pretty good innings here, but he'll head to the dugout in line for a loss.
まあ、よう投げましたね、この
Chen
人も。
is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 16, weigh in Chen.
Johnny Gomes will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow. The 1-0 now to Gomes. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Fouled straight back. Ball bounced toward the hole, and it'll get past Hardy into left field. It's a base hit. And now this is wildly just getting it into the infield. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
And this guy's a grinder up there. You know he'll give you a tough at-bat.
The 2-2 home. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Drifting under it now is Markakis, and he's got it for the first out. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Jonathan Herrera will try again.
なんとか抑えんとね。
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
うわー、打たれた。
Deep left center field. He got a lot of this one.
And this will
get over the wall. It's gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center as the Red Sox open it up even further.
ここで一発浴びるとはね。
This pitch is just a little bit in, not really a terrible location at all. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, He can certainly do some damage, and he absolutely did some damage right there to the tune of a 2-run shot.
David Ortiz will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now a fastball driven the other way out to deep left field. And that gets down. It ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you got to do if you're going to be successful here at Fenway Park. This pitch is in the middle part of the plate, so it's not like he even has to reach out for this thing. He drives the ball with authority, just like he's playing racquetball against that big green monster.
Mike Napoli comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's. And they'll tack on 1 more as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, time for another old baseball
cliche.
Game of inches. And it was on this ball. Take a look at how close this is to the foul line. And this is not a fair ball by a whole lot, but I guarantee you he'll take it. He pulls into second with an RBI double.
Daniel Nava will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Troy Patton will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Daniel Nava will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is going to be a foul ball. Napoli short lead at second. Here's the pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking there. You've got to put this ball in play.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Just get him 90 feet closer. Come on.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away.
Let's get him 90 feet closer.
また打たれた。やばいな、これ。この試合終わってまうでしょ、これ。よう打たれますな。とどめの一発を。
AJ Pierzynski will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
さあ、最後の攻撃。
But certainly, this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
ほんまに抑えれんですね、これ。変えても変えても打たれるという。
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul.
Come on, Boston fans, get your peanuts. Peanuts right here, peanuts.
And he swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center.
やっと抑えましたな。長かった。
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it. So he stays with it and pulls it in.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Get the soda here. midway break. All right, who's thirsty? Get some water here. Ice cold soda. Get the midway break. Peanuts. Peanuts here. Come on, make it now. Yeah! How about the candy? Get the candy here. Hey, you sir, peanuts? Lemonade. Lemonade. Peanuts, yeah, peanuts. Peanuts over there.
Fans, a reminder that tickets for tomorrow afternoon's ball game with the Orioles are available here at any ballpark ticket window, or check us out online at redsox.com. And we'll see you here at Fenway Park.
water here.
Water! Get your water here.
Midway break. Midway break.
Got the program. Got the program there.
Hey, get some peanuts, yeah? Get your water here.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Will Middlebrooks is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Fouled straight back. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped
な
foul.
んやかんや2時ですね。
Bases are empty here with two men out. And he goes the other way and hits this one high deep toward the right field corner. And he's turned an 0-2 count into a
あっ
home
ち
run.
ゃー。まあよう打ちますな。
Solo home run off the bat of Will Middlebrooks as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, they're definitely using the long ball for great effect so far in this game. That's 4 home runs in the game. In fact, 3 of them in this inning alone. Now talk about instant offense. They're scoring runs left and right.
Shane Victorino will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
うん。
Pitch home to Victorino.
Here we go.
Swing and a line drive to left. And
Ah, almost.
oh, check that. He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Center fielder, Shawnee Gone.
Johnny Gomes. Will get another opportunity here as they've batted around now. First offering on the way.
ハッキンガイ。なかなかこの回終わらないんですけど、8点取られてる。やばいです。ボコボコに打たれてます。
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And you wonder if sometimes he was just getting a little too preoccupied out there with the speed at first base, and he totally loses focus on the guy at the plate. Now that essentially,
and we'll have to leave it there. The play is made here to end the inning. Another good inning here for the Red Sox. Hey, it's fun when you're world champs. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Delman Young will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Off the plate again, 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Gotcha.
Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
And you know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the Orioles are down to their final out. Alexi Casilla stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
ボコボコですね。結局完封じゃないですね。
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul.
変える気ないですな。もうとにかく投げろ言われてますね。
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And with that, I can finally say the few words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
For one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory.
しゃあないですな、これは。
So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man, John Lackey. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 8-0. So long from Fenway.
Final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Orioles, the winning pitcher is John Lackey. His record is now 3-0. The loss goes to Chris Tillman. He falls to 2-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 36,290. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.
見事にボコボコにやられましたね。また5割に戻りましたね。勝つまで寝られません。あっちゃー、もう途中で寝てまいますわ。動かんなります。まあまあまあまあ、なんとか5割やから。まあ、いけるでしょう、まだまだ。レッドソックスが、2位やったんですね。よっしゃ、さあ終わりましょうか。めっちゃ眠たなってきましたわ。 さあ、では、お疲れ様でした。あっちゃー。